Welcome to Bible at the Bay. Here we are in Honesdale, Pennsylvania with our special guest, Rabbi Dr. Jeffrey Kobrin, head of school at North Shore Hebrew Academy in Great Neck, New York. It's great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Hey, here we are, chapter 3 in the Book of Kings. Again, our sort of drama is just unfolding into the early narratives.
Good stuff.
In chapter 3, we get a bit of a fuller portrait of King Solomon, and we learn about his personality, his capabilities, his qualities, his discernment, his wisdom. The first half of the chapter actually is his dream and sort of prayer to God for all of those capabilities and wisdom, and the second half is kind of the granting of those. But we also have a narrative at the end, very famous narrative of the two women who come to him, right? Two prostitutes. They each had a child, one died, and they're sort of vying and fighting over that child, and the very famous resolution that Solomon says, right, to chop one baby in half and divide it among both of you, and then we learn ultimately who the real mother is. And I wonder, right, like it's then his discernment and wisdom is known throughout the land. Why is this story one that takes such a central place in the early narratives of the Book of Kings? And was it so actually wise? Like, it seems to be a pretty intuitive or creative response. But what is it about this story that kind of puts him on this pedestal of the ultimate wisdom?
I think I see two things going on here. One is access to the king. These are two, and the narrative is very clear. These are not just two fancy women from the Park Avenue of Jerusalem. These are two prostitutes who have apparently immediate or instant or fairly quick access to the king of the entire country, who's very much built up as being very wise and able to write poetry. He's an important, polished, accomplished guy, but people have access to him, and that I think that's a leadership quality that I think is being brought forward here. And number two is his flair for the dramatic, because he doesn't just say, let's cut the baby in half. That's the story everybody knows. He says, bring me a sword, and they bring the sword out. And that impact on the real mother is immediate. And I think that's why the story, the ensuing verses say that his wisdom spread throughout the land. They heard not only what he decided, but how he did it. And it's the how. And we see that, in the chapters that follow.
And the drama.
How he does it. Yeah.
And we'll see.
He knows how to do it.
And it's interesting, just a preview, we'll talk a little bit about access when it comes to his temple, because that's sort of the ultimate, penultimate place of access for everyone.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Sure.